Welcome here to Second Cup, only on WTXL.tv. I'm Kelly Bartoli.
And I'm Max Paris. Thanks for stopping by with us here on this cool Tuesday.
So do you have a movie or a TV show where you're like, I would love to live in that house?
Richie Rich. Duh.
Oh, look at you. You're like the kid who would say, if I had 3 wishes, I'm going to wish for 3 more. You're just
right.
thinking
I mean,
right
that's
ahead.
a nice big old house, that's for sure.
Houses, and even, you know, they'll have a New York City apartment, which are normally the size of this desk we're sitting at.
Yeah.
And they're sprawling mansions on TV.
Very, very nice. Well, that's where the money comes from.
Well, and money certainly goes into television and film homes. Like in the Goonies, they had, you know, pretty sweet house, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths,
Beautiful.
estimated at $215,000. I like the porch. You know, it's funny, this house never stood out to me because there's so many other parts in the Goonies from when I was little that I didn't even think about the house.
How much does the cave cost, right? Yeah.
Does that include the cave, or is that like a separate property or something? In Hocus Pocus, a real house in Salem, Massachusetts.
Was this from the movie?
Yeah, this is, remember when they moved from California?
This is Max's house?
Yeah, this is the house that they moved into.
I love that kid has my name.
Right.
Always cool.
3 bedroom,
beautiful.
1 bath, 1,300 square feet, estimated at $341,000.
Yikes, even more than the other guy.
It doesn't even look that big, but it looks pretty cool. They only used this house for exterior shots, and then the inside stuff was all in LA, of course, as a lot of things are.
This next one we know very
dear
to our hearts.
Near and dear.
Yes.
If you don't know this, come on. Imagine that bronze statue thing outside that everyone knocks over when they drive up to the house.
Or imagine Michael Jordan dancing in the window.
Right, then you'd see that this is the Home Alone house, a beautiful mansion. This is in Winnetka, a suburb of Chicago. 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 4,243 square feet. This home actually just sold for more than $2 million. And there's actually a real estate listing from, I think it was a while ago, that showed the inside of the house. Because the inside, you know, it was very 90s with the floral wallpaper, floor to ceiling. So it looks totally different in there. A lot of times, too, they don't shoot in a real house because you have to like punch out walls.
But this was the real one,
and this is the real deal.
Very cool.
Father of the Bride in Pasadena.
I love this house too.
8 bedroom, 5 baths, 4,339 square feet, estimated at $2.6 million.
Pretty penny, that's for sure.
Could you imagine living in this house, though? It would make me so happy.
I feel like houses in these neighborhoods always have beautiful trees and very nice landscaping as well, versus like the versus the junky little house.
Just like a random house on the corner.
I'm used to.
So according to HGTV, Bradley and Spence, who purchased this house in 1999, told their broker they were looking for a home similar to the one in Father of the Bride.
So they get the same. They get the exact. they get the exact one.
Exact same one.
Beautiful red door and all.
Right. I would love it. Do you think they got married in the backyard?
You have to.
Right? I mean, that's the whole point. Speaking of New York, we were talking about New York apartments. Breakfast at Tiffany's, classic movie with Audrey Hepburn. A 4 bedroom, 5 bath, 3,600 square feet, $8 million for this brownstone.
Yeah, in the prompter, it looked like 8,000. I'm like, is that for rent or?
And then you're like,
there's a few more zeros there.
There's a whole lot of zeros on that next line.
Yeah. And it still doesn't come with AC?
Of course not, because it's pretty old.
Still, if I'm buying an $8 million house, you better have some AC in that house.
They only use this for the outside, too. I don't know, was Clueless a big movie for you? I don't know if it was a girl movie, but this mansion is huge. This is like, you know, the epic staircase that everyone just has in their home, so they can slowly glide down.
You don't need 2 staircases. Sorry, you just need one. That's
$5 million for this house. $5 million. It was actually, a lot of the inside stuff they showed was actually inside the real house that they picked.
Oh, very cool.
So wouldn't that be so weird if you're like, yeah, that's my house on TV? It was also used in 90210, Beverly Hills 90210.
Oh, yeah.
10-year soap opera. And the exterior can be seen in an episode of Desperate Housewives as well.
Would you look at that?
So I guess they just pick a couple of them and they just
use them on rotation.
Right. Which one
that's the thing. It's one of those, it's where you get told that, hey, you can use my house once.
Right. Which one would you pick to live in?
Father of the Bride house.
That was pretty
Super
sweet.
cool.
I don't know, I might go with Home Alone.
I mean, that is a nice house.
That was pretty legit, too.
Especially if they revamped it.
I'll take one of each, please. One of each.
One, please. Thank you.
See you tomorrow.